How to pick a winner? Well, that's the million-dollar question. How do you pick a winning horse?
The exhilaration of picking a winner and cheering your selection home contributes to the fun and excitement of following horse racing. But with so many horses to choose from, where do you start? Well, we've pulled together our top 5 tips on how to pick a winner. Number 1, do your research. Don't just stick a pin in the race card or select a horse because you like the name. If your strategy is eeny, meeny, miny, mo, ditch it. It's a recipe for disaster and you simply won't beat the bookies in the long run using this approach. What you need to do is look at each individual horse race as a puzzle that needs to be solved. Think of yourself as Sherlock Holmes or Hercule Poirot and find the clues. On irishracing.com we have all the tools you need to work out which horse has the best chance of winning the race. In other words, help you solve the puzzle. All the form and statistics of the horses, trainers and jockeys are freely available to everyone, and this includes our exclusive form filters which aid you to pinpoint the runners with the best chance of winning any given race. The more research you do, the better you get at working out which factors are relevant and which are not. In time, you'll be able to make informed decisions and consistently pick horses with realistic chances of winning. Number 2, don't always focus on the favourite, look for value. Betting odds are a guide to a horse's chances of winning a race. However, horse racing odds are subjective and can change dramatically in the lead up to the race. A favourite is viewed as the most likely horse to win the race, but always backing the favourite won't make you a profit in the long run. Only 40% of favourites win races, and because their odds are the shortest in each race, you will lose money if that is your sole approach to picking horses. Always consider all the runners in the race and see if you can find information others, including the bookies, may have missed. A poor last run may have been the result of unsuitable ground conditions, or perhaps it was a luckless run. Finding a value alternative to the favourite can pay dividends in the long run. Number 3, study the race card form. Studying the form should be one of the key components of anyone's horse racing betting strategy. The form means the previous performers of each of the competitors in the race. The numbers and or letters to the left of a horse's name on our race cards equate to the finishing positions of the horse in its previous races. These form figures are read from right to left, right being the most recent run. A number 1 means the horse won, a number 2 means it was second, and so on. A 0 means it didn't finish in the first 10 places in a race, and letters such as F and P means the horse fell or was pulled up. Remember, these form figures only give you a snapshot of what happened in a previous race. It's also worth clicking on the horse's name to get more details about previous performances. Number 4, breeding. If you think you have a good handle on the form, then maybe it's time to factor in the breeding of the horse. This entails looking at who their mother and father and close relatives are in order to make a judgment on their potential ability. This is particularly relevant when it comes to young horses or horses with no previous racecourse experience. If all their brothers and sisters have been winning races, there is a good chance this horse will also win some races. This information can be found on our race card underneath the horse's name. You will find the sire, horse's father, and the dam, horse's mother. The breeding can also give you vital clues to the type of ground a horse may prefer and the distance that will best suit them. Number 5, horse racing tips. When trying to pick a winner, it can be useful to see what our experts make of the same race. They have years of experience studying form, and their insights can often point you in the right direction and confirm your own analysis. Find free racing tips here on irishracing.com from our experts including Irish Racing's founder Vincent Finnegan, former bookmaker and betting experts Stephen Harris and Ed Lonshock Quickly, whose job is to find those big priced winners. This is our top 5 tips for picking winners. Hope you found this video informative.